Hi everyone, it's Brian. Happy Tuesday. I just wanted to come to you today to kind of go over how I'm packing for the new spring season, or spring and summer season, however you want to classify that. I try to make it easy for myself, and I pack one time for the whole season. And I know I showed you guys a little bit about how I packed for the winter, and it was all driven by One Pot Meals because that was the themes of the shows that I was doing, and I packed accordingly, and it all kind of went by the season's best recipe collection. This year, this spring and this summer, I'm really excited because basically I did some digging, and I really love what Home Office is doing with the whole party pack idea. Because ultimately they're giving us everything that we need, whether we're doing shows live, in home, or virtual, however you want to phrase that, okay? But the concept behind that is we have everything we need at our disposal. How exciting, I know, right? And they're giving it to us. And ultimately this new party pack, the Fast and Fresh weeknight meals, it's amazing. We have the opportunity to make pack once, and we can do 5 different types of shows. So the concept behind that is it's truly going to be time saving for us. And what I did was, and I'm going to continue to do as long as Home Office keeps putting the party packs out there, I created the party pack and I put it in a binder. So I have everything I need at my disposal to actually do the party. What I need to send out. They even give us words to say about getting bookings at the show from the theme recipes, words to say for that, recruiting, all sorts of great tips. So I strongly encourage that you guys take a second and look at the new party pack for the Fast and Fresh weeknight meals. I gotta get that right. I keep wanting to say means. But the Fast and Fresh weeknight meals. So take a look at that, print it down, put it in a binder, and then basically pack one time, and you're ready to go for the whole season. So I'm going to kind of show you a little bit about how I pack. The first thing I did was I went into every one of the recipes, and they kind of give you a snapshot of what tools to use, okay? For instance, here's the Adobe chicken sandwich, and they give you some variations of that, but they show you right here on the side what to pack, okay? So ultimately, I went through that all 5 recipes, and I'm packing accordingly. So the first bag I'm going to kind of create is, I'm going to create a power tool bag. We all have them, we all love them, we have certain products that we kind of talk about for the power tools. This season, the power tools really consist of the 12-inch stainless, or the hybrid, the stainless nonstick. Okay, I love this pan, absolutely love it. It's the multi-pot with the steamer and the cover, and then of course the Big Daddy, which is the 12-inch family skillet. Now I know that's not the word. Give me some time, folks, to get over that name, and I'll get it right by the time I show it at my first show, okay? But basically, I'm creating a power bag. Now, the pot I'm actually putting by itself because I don't want it to get banged around. But ultimately, I took the consultant kit bag, okay? And what I'm doing is I'm taking the 12-inch skillet, putting the cover on it, okay? And then I'm actually just putting that in our old, for those of you that may have had it or have it, the old Strafel bowl bag, okay? It fits very nicely in there. You just kind of put it in and you can tie it. It takes a little bit to get it in there, but it does work. Give me a second here. There we go, okay? And then you just kind of cinch it shut. And that goes in the power tool bag, okay? Let me just kind of put that in there, cinch it shut for you guys. There we go. So there's tool number 1. Tuck the little strap inside. Second tool is the 12-inch skillet. I put that in the old pan envelopes. I don't know if you guys have any of these. If not, and again, you're going to kind of see as I get through this, if you don't have these bags, use pillowcases. Use old pillowcases. Or, create your own little bags. Get them. But ultimately, I want to put all my power tools in one bag. Okay? So, basically, whoops. There it is in the envelope. Just strap it shut. Like that. Put that in the bag. So that's 2 power tools in the bag. Notice now it stands up nicely, okay? As I said, the multi-pot, we're going to kind of put that in a bag by itself. But because I also have other favorites that I like to put in there that I make sure that I talk about at every show, ultimately I'm going to put that in there as well. But again, I have the old collapsible, the old cooler. I have both my Rock in here because one of the power tools is a Rock. So I have that bag. But what I'm going to add to this is our new grill pan, and I'm leaving it right in the plastic bag. Okay, you can find another bag for it. Actually, I think I have one here. I do. Again, in one of those other bags that we've earned along the way. I'm just going to put this in the bag. Okay. And I'm going to put that in my power tool bag. So this, again, is forming my power tool bag. Okay. I'm going to put this aside. That's kind of full. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take, I have a king-size pillowcase here. Okay. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this, the multi-pot. I keep wanting to call it all-purpose pot. I got to get out of that one too. And you want to just kind of put this in the suitcase. Listen to me. I'm just so excited with this whole new concept. We're going to kind of put this in the pillowcase. Just like so. Okay? Just to protect it. Because remember, I'm packing for the season. So these bags will go in my car, the back of my car, and they stay there. And then I'll show you how I piece it all together at a show. Okay, so this the multi-pot. Okay? Now, there may be a couple other tools that you want to also pack. Like I will pack, because I'm still going to be doing some one-pot meal recipes from the old season's best. So I want to pack in here, I have in a suitcase, I have the double burner grill pan and a sheet pan. Okay? I just have that in a separate bag. Okay? So now basically I take my tool turnabout bag and I stock the tool turnabout, and I know that's not the name for it, but promise me guys, I'll get used to these new terms. This has got everything in it from the party pack, okay? So I'm going to just put this in here, okay? Just like so. And then any miscellaneous pieces that can't really fit in the new tool turnabout, I'm just kind of sticking in the side pockets. And again, you don't have this bag, use a catalog tote bag. That works just as well for the miscellaneous parts. And then just bring your tool turnabout, put it in a suitcase, put it in a pillowcase as well. Okay? And then the last compartment over here I'm going to put are the rubs. Okay? Just going to put that in there. There we go. Okay, so now the tool turnabout bag is packed. And then what I do, and if you guys kind of saw it from last season, you'll know that I bought an 11-gallon plastic tote, and I put the shopping cart bag over the tote. This is my dirty dish bin, and then on the sides here I have all the cutting mats on both sides, so that ultimately my dirty dishes go in here. I bring them in the house at night after the show, wash them, put them back in here, put them in the appropriate bags, and off I'm ready to go for the next show. Okay? So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually put the tools in here that are the miscellaneous tools, like the glass bowl, the silicone prep bowls, the veggie stripper, the close and cut. And again, you can put these in little pillowcases or little bags like that. But just to kind of show you for the purpose of packing, what we're doing here, okay, is we're just filling this little bit, because more than likely than not, these are going to get dirty. Whether I'm using them in the recipe or demonstrating, the bottom line is most of the time these are products that are going to get used. So I know they're going to get dirty, okay? So there's the citrus. There we go, there's the 2 batter bowls. I'm going to just take the, oops. I put the lids on by mistake. I wanted to stack them. We're going to stack them inside. Okay? We're going to put those right inside of the dirty dish bin. Okay? And believe it or not, folks, I'm ready to go. You see how I cleaned up that whole table, and ultimately, this is what happens. Let me show you how this works now. So this is what I would bring in to a show. Just these, excuse me, let me restate that. This is what I keep packed in my car. Okay? These bags right here. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags, and then maybe my miscellaneous bag here. Okay? Now what I do is I have a copy of the newest Season's Best, because believe it or not, folks, that's where the recipes are from this newest party pack. Okay? So I have one of these in my car. Depending on the recipe I'm making, I will actually go through the recipe book, okay, and take a few minutes to actually, and I have an extra tote, an extra shopping tote, and I fill that tote with the main ingredients, the main products for that show. So ultimately, although this is packed in my car, all I'm doing is pulling from these bags to put in the tote, and that tote goes in the house. It's as simple as that. So although 5 bags stay packed, only really 1 or 2 of them, my tool turnabout will go in with me, my dirty dish bin will go in with me, but in the dirty dish bin I'm going to have the products that I want to talk about, as well as the products I'm going to use for the recipe. Okay? It's that simple, folks. Pack once, use the party packs, whether it's this current one or ones from the past, and if there's a product in there that's discontinued, just substitute it for the new pieces. Okay? If there's a piece that's in there that's being discontinued, that's not being replaced, use a different product, like the Rock Crock versus I don't know, maybe the all-purpose pot or something of that nature. Okay? But ultimately, pack once, ready for the season, utilize the party pack, utilize the Season's Best, and it'll be the easiest and the most successful selling